Getting ready to start pulling this front rocker box off so I can check the lifters on it. Had a little bit of a tappet noise on the front lifters there when it dropped the cylinder, so I wanted to check those out. Thing's got almost 70,000 miles on it, which is a fair amount for a Sportster. We're just going to pull this front rocker box off, and then I'll pull the lifters out. Now on these here sequences, you want to do the small bolts first, which are the outer ones on this side. And you're going to do the 3 7/16 head bolts, which are 1, 2, and 3. And then the last step, you want to make sure that the rocker arms are down all the way before you actually loosen the four bolts there. You don't want spring pressure up on this thing when you're trying to take it off. So if you take like a leather mallet, you have to give them a tap to get it out. Not all the time. These ones came apart. Just break them loose first to begin with. Because you got to remember, it's a hydraulic lifter and you're still under spring pressure a little bit. Now your push rods, you have the 2 inner ones on the intakes will have a brown band on them, and the exhaust will have 3 pink bands. So don't get them mixed up. It'll be pink band, brown band, pink band. If you get them messed up in there backwards, you're going to bend something. Out of here, you might want to check them to make sure they're straight. You can roll them across the table or whatever, and if you see any wobble at all, they're bent. All right, let's go ahead and pull these push rod tubes off of here. And we're just going to slide those out. And they're just going to slide out like that. It's a long pin there. This is actually that's actually the guide portion where it rods up against the lifter. It just keeps the lifter from turning. You want to inspect your pins here to make sure there ain't no grooves worn in them or that they're bent. Clean them off good and take a marker and mark what hole they came out of. And typically, I know this one came out of there like this side here, just like that. So I'd spray it off and write number 3 on it, 3 faces out, so I know which way it went. What you're looking for here, looking any flat spots or wear marks in the roller. And typically what it'll do too, it'll side load to one side. So if you got one side that's kind of worn down on the body here, you probably need to go ahead and replace them. That one actually looks pretty good. So that one, the hole was facing out. I'm just going to slide it back in there for right now. And go ahead and pull the other one out and look at it. That one was in there the opposite way. That one, the feed hole was facing towards the back. So same thing. Look at the rollers. Rollers look good. Check to make sure it's not collapsed. If you see where that little pin is right there, the clip, the plunger should be all the way up against the clip there. unless you have adjustable push rods with like hydro solid lifters in there, and then it's going to be down below that. If it has adjustable push rods in there and somebody converted it over to a hydro solid, I like them hydro solids. Used them a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and bag this thing up until I get some lifters. And like I said, what you're really looking for is wear on the rollers. Sometimes you can take these lifter bodies apart. You just pull the clip out of it, pull the lifter apart, clean everything really good. If it's got any kind of grit in there, it'll not pump up right, so you get a tick to it. Lifters here shortly, sometime today. That don't mean I'll get to this right away. We're going to Myrtle Beach next week, or next weekend. I still got to do the forks and front brakes and all that crap on BMW. The little black Sportster's ready to go. He's been riding the hell out of that thing every chance he gets. Other than we had to fix the starter. He loves that little bike, man. I think part of the reason he loves it is, well, I mean, it's a bike, they're fun, but his gas is a hell of a lot less in that thing than it is in that Grand Marquis. Of course, you ain't going to say it's because of the gas, but I know that's a big part of it. Anyway, if you like my content, please like, share, subscribe, comment, all that jazz, and have a great weekend. I guess it's Friday. Looks like when we leave for Myrtle Beach, it's going to be in the low 90s. Supposed to be. Maybe rain, maybe not. If it rains, I guess we'll get wet. Oh well. Wouldn't be the first time. Boy already got stuck in the rain coming home from Clayton the other day. I talked to him on the phone and told him to wait until it quit raining. Probably about 30 minutes later, 40 minutes later, here he is pulling in the yard. It's still pissing rain.